Hey you guys, Kelvin Troy Johnson here, speaker, trainer, and author of the book Build Your Success from the Ground Up. Today I want to talk to you guys about this idea of your dream. You know, if you think about it, people say that we dream every single night, like literal dream. You dream, you go to sleep, and you lay down in your bed and you close your eyes, and after a while, your mind starts to play, your mind starts to kind of go all over. And you know, I don't know if you've ever had one of those dreams where you're flying. It's the best kind of dreams. Or the dreams that you have when you're maybe falling. Have you ever had a falling dream? You wake up, you're like, whoa. But, you know, one of the things that I think about is our dream for our lives. You know, unlike the dreams that we have when we lay down, you can't direct those dreams, but the dreams that you have that are your awakened dreams are dreams that can come to life and can come to pass. So what do we have to do? We have to look at this thing and just kind of think about this. What are your dreams? Not the ones that you have when you're laying down, but what are your dreams? What is it that you really want to accomplish in this short time we have called life? What is it? Is there something that you've always wanted to do or go, or someplace you want to be, something you want to have? What is your real dream? And the question is, how do you get to the dream that what you've always dreamed of? Now, I can tell you, for me, one of my dreams was to become an author. Okay, it was a dream that came to me, a long time ago. This was an awake dream. You know, I always wanted to become an author. I always looked up to authors and people who wrote their own books. And the one thing I knew about people who wrote their own books is that once you write your own book, your words go down in infamy. When you become an author, you're an author for the rest of your life. Your words will live when you're far gone. So I wanted that, and I always wanted to be an author. And so here's some of the things that I did to get to my dream, to go from not having anything to having my first book, my first physical book published. One of the things that I did was, before I even got started with it, you know what I did? I started talking about it. As a matter of fact, if you go back and check out some of my videos from, let's say, I don't know, maybe 6 years ago, I have videos where I said, hi, this is Kelvin Troy Johnson, speaker, trainer. I probably didn't say trainer, but I probably said author of the book Build Your Success from the Ground Up. Guess what? I was saying that before I had a book. I was speaking those words before I had a book. And I was applying those, I was talking about the principles that were going to be in the book before the book came to be. And after a while, boom, I've got the book. I'm up on stage. I'm talking to people in meetings and talking with clients on the topics that are in the book. It went from nothing to something. And so that's a dream coming to be. So a couple of the things. Let me talk about a couple of the things that I did. So the first thing I did, I told you, is I started talking about it, right? If you have a dream, you've got to talk about it. Another thing that I did to get from nothing to something is I started collecting the ideas. Now, for me, here's what the main idea. I said to myself, if this is the first and last physical book I ever create in my whole life, what is it that I want people to know about Kelvin Troy Johnson when I'm far gone? What are those things that I think about, the things that I meditate on, what those things that I consider, the things that I've helped people in counseling sessions with? What are those things, those tips and those techniques that I use that were successful? How could what is it that I want to leave behind? And those were the things that I put in the book. So here's what you need to do for your dream. Think about what you want in your dreams. What are the components that are a part of your dream? Let's call it components. or content. What is the content for your dream? Now we're starting to kind of take shape a little bit. Got the content for your dream. Who are the characters in your dream? For me, the characters were the people who are in my life. But who are the main players that are part of your dream, or at least the environment? Where will this happen? And characters. Now, one of the things that I would tell people that I work with is that if you want this thing to really come to be, you've got to begin to see it as a movie. See this whole thing like you're sitting there watching a movie, and the characters that are in the movie are centrally important to the struggle and the rise in the movie. So think about that. Characters and where. Setting the scene. Now that we set the scene, we got to talk about visualize. Visualize. This is probably spelled wrong. Okay, it's visualize. Vision. What is the vision for your life? Can you sit down, close your eyes, and begin to see where you want to go? That's the movie. What is the vision? Not what you have around you. Listen, so many people get wrapped up in what's around them that they miss what's in front of them. What's in front of you? Where are you going? Not what's here, what's there, what's down the road. Get that vision. Then we got to get players. These people that we talked about, we got to get players. Who do you need to help you with your vision? Who do you need to help you with your ideas? Do you need a coach? Do you need some virtual assistants? Do you need a physical assistant? Do you need to be around people who are already doing it? The communities, maybe the online groups. Who do you need to know? Where is this going? Who is already doing what it is that you want to do? That's what you got to get, the players. If you can find somebody who's doing what you're doing, and they'll agree to have a conversation with you maybe once every 2 weeks, every 3 weeks, maybe have coffee with you, give you some direction, boom, you got something. Now, don't be afraid to pay someone. Often we get afraid to pay people because, we think that we're supposed to get things for free, mentors for free. Listen, mentoring is not for free. You have to pay a mentor, and because it's their time. Now, if they say you don't have to pay me, just you listen. You owe them something. You are receiving, so of course you need to be in the act of giving. All right, not just receiving, not just being a taker, but being a giver. All right, so players, and last but not least, I would say action. Just like if this was that movie, there's a time to get the scene ready. There's a time for the players to get in place. And there's a time for action. If you want to be successful, get into the action. Get going. Take steps. Pick up the phone. Send the message. Send the email. Do something towards your goal, towards the dream, and it will become a reality. All right? More to come. Talk to you guys later. Peace.